Three player. Alright. And full game.
Uskoa ernaas.
Ah, we'll figure that out on the fly.
English, motherfucker. Okay then.
Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright, I'll be the same guy. What can I call him?
Oh.
What the hell, dude?
Excuse me. That's the name.
Monks. Sure, why the hell not?
Sure thing.
Alright, who's player number 2? Come on, choose two. Cookie.
Cookie.
Alright. Mirror. No!
No.
No! Can't fun.
The cancer.
Let's do this!
The cancer.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 90, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam the Lioncourt, 400XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was a truly lovable dork. Polly Geist, 220 a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever trademark will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend provided you went criminally insane? An ATM, sugar baby life. Here I come. A dildo, duh. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory as it was clearly intended by God. Sure. What do you enjoy in life? Money, a dildo, or maybe a waifu?
A waifu.
if you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be?
What the fuck?
A purebred horse. At least I can keep his semen and sell it. It's worth a lot. Who said there was no silver lining to bestiality? A dolphin. They're the only other animal that fucks just for pleasure, so at least we can both do our best to have a good time, right? No one can make me fuck an animal. If I fucked an animal, it'd be on my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already have fucked an animal. So the joke's on you, pal.
Shit.
What would be your dream first date? Crimes, a sweaty and manly wrestling match, a wild party in international waters, a lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon, a professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice, an art an art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure. What choice do I have? You fuck. You piece of shit.
Извини, это сыра. Кем-то ще да е сестра. No. Grande.
Rob.
Сыра, если узнаем кем-то сыра. Don't spoil stuff. For you? Yes.
No, for the people watching, which is none.
All right.
Alright. I'm gonna try and get a scene. Jesus, my fun is 9, money 5, charm is down to 20.
7. Could be another way up again. Let's see this.
I need charm. Let's put it in. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. And here comes Liam, ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh. Alright, who wants to?
I want this random one. I want this one. I have such fine creature. I will consume things other than blood.
Actually say the goddamn words.
Animal abuse. I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing is a nightmare. No wonder there are so many bad diets. People don't have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the, what the fuck, matryoshka diet? You eat a tapeworm and then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow a tapeworm and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms. Usually, Papa.
Fatal.
Fatal. But the corpses do look fabulous.
Alright. Do you want? Oh man, that brings back memories. The matryoshka diet is how I died. I miss bad diets. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacements.
What? Are you guys talking about bad diets? Sign me up! I'll do anything that will get me more ripped. Anything.
Have you heard of the I'm Hotep cleanse? It's where you only eat things that came from a mummy. Mummies are rare, so you get super skinny. Plus, you get to rob tombs. You've heard of the paleo diet? Now try Jurassic diet. You can't eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you super buff. My boldness. Fun. Alright. Wow! I don't know why I never thought of that. Finally, a diet that combines my love of being wicked skinny with my love of defiling sacred tombs. I don't even need to eat because I'm a ghost, but I am still so down for this diet. Later, Polly takes you out to tomb robbing with her, and even better, she lets you eat everything you find. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Sure.
Alright, here you go again.
Fun, creativity. Where can I use those? Ah, there they are.
Exactly.
Fun. I guess this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from the nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rat party. You gain +2 fun.
Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet meditation skills are clearly needed. Mediation. Alright, Thunder. You want this?
Speaking that.
Why not?
No, I know our football team is called the Spooky High Spooky Monsters Who Spook, but who also play sports. But who's our mascot? Our mascot? Oh dang, you are right. We don't have one. Oh, what about Misha the mermaid? Mermaids are monsters. No way. Too girly. Try this. Wally the werewolf. What's it gonna be? A werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves. Yeah, well, we're not the mermaids either. Maybe the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge, diverse group of people with a single label? No, coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think. Hey,
bro.
Hey, you! You look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team? Easy. We'll just genetically engineer a cross between every kind of monster at the school. Head of the werewolf, tail of a mermaid, hair of a Medusa, and of the vampire. Well, we'll call it Abe the Abomination. Just find a regular human, dress him up in a business suit, and make him the CEO of the Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed, that's the real monster.
Remember your stats.
Es nezinu, kas uz ko attiecas.
Vērā apšķirtamies creativity. Maybe.
Is this money? Es nezinu.
I don't know. Take a chance.
Finally, an idea that represents the true diversity of our school. We can use Daddy Gene Lab. Let's see. In order to fit all the monster parts in, the mascot will have to be about 100 feet tall. Cover the nightmarish appendages and moist tentacles, which means it shall provide a great shade on hot game days. The tentacles can hold umbrellas. Easy!
Yeah, because deadly genetic experiments are always the shortcut to a girl's heart. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness.
Let's do this!
Yes, so.
Go ahead, Yasuo.
fun. Fuck.
Charm. Charm. Charm said it, right?
Exactly. How about Monday? Mom jobs and
Go ahead.
Martin. That day you listen to your elders and their valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monsters nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be a primary activity at this high school. Eugene, too smart.
After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare, or death with Polly. And that would be a super interesting event to cover. But then the two of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in an intense conversation, and that's bound to be much more interesting. Hey, babes! You were making quite a noise, and I love anything that makes quite a noise. What's up? Go ahead.
Hey, you two, Miranda, how we and I were having great disagreement. You see, we want to start our own school club. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular.
Extracurricular.
Exactly.
Right.
The enriches our minds were probably not being mentioned ever again in the future because continuity. Discuss
Continuity.
You need to drink a little bit more to pronounce them right.
random.
Nice! Let's do it! Y'all know my favorite things in the world.
Drug. Sexual activities. Noise.
No, dummies. That too, but I meant chess and Russian literature. Stop treating me as if I were two-dimensional. Let's start a literature club.
Huh?
Boing, 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 I'm hitting some
I'm not
bells.
sure. You remember this happened last year when you joined literature club?
We wrote dope poems and made new friends.
No. The other thing.
Ah, fuck yes, that's right. So weird. I almost forgot. I mean, that's how I died, you know.
The fuck? She died so many fucking times.
Yes. She died 100 times to be exact.
How can you fuck a ghost?
Oh.
With many, many tries, tribulations, and effort. Of course, you need to have effort.
Anyway, this is Miranda and I were already putting two ideas. I propose we start a club. A delightful matter could have very enjoyed ourselves by designing or crafting new school club.
Boring. I propose the Little Pony Sweet Dream Club. A club where we would spend our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime stories to ponies.
Wow, you two really know how to sound two-dimensional. But in any case, can't you both just do your own clubs?
No. Our lips are
Fuel.
fueled by the conflict and shut the fuck up. Conversation that can only be solved by choosing between two options. That's why we need you to choose. Club is the best one because you always choose based on what you must ask from.
So, which one should we go for? Just remember, one of the ideas includes ponies.
Shut the fuck up with the point.
A tough choice, but because I'm a super drunk right now. A tough choice, indeed. It's your opportunity to convince Polly of one of the options because no one is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask to prom. Oh no, you don't?
I mean, the pony one is that night, so technically counts as like, nah, fuck that. The best club is currently the club because, and then you just throw some confetti. What the fuck is this?
That's a good one.
But your fun is low, so.
Fuck you know. Head that bitch.
Bam! Just throws confetti. You can intentionally fail if you want, but you're gonna lose stats.
What?
Oh, good point, Yasuo. I do like nightclubs.
You do realize this will be nothing like actual nightclub, right?
Are you sure? Have you been to this Little Pony Sweet Dreams nightclub?
Not but.
Less of butts, and more butts, boo. Pony butts.
Ponies have majestic buttocks indeed.
Whoa. Now I need to see it for myself. I hope they know how to shake those pony asses.
I have no idea what's happening. The only thing I understood is that my proposal has won, and that's the only thing that matters. Yay! Yay! Yeah, so it might be true you only make choices based on who you want to ask to prom. But if that's true, you're off to a good start, you son of a bitch.
Hey, man, that please. Fuck confetti.
Fuck yeah. You can't wait to tell rad bedtime stories to ponies alongside Miranda. Meanwhile, you gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Wait, what?
A brand. Gucci. What's wrong? Come on, choose.
There's so many shitty brands. How many shitty brands? Skittles.
Skittles. Is that shitty?
What could I say? Let's go with Nike.
Player order is decided based on how funny and crazy it would be if the selected brand teamed up with a popular K-pop group that starred in all their ads. Start baiting now.
Well, wait, you have
Gucci.
Skittles. I think Skittles won. Yeah, it's better.
The K-pop concert starts and just Skittles start raining from the sky.
Skittles confetti. Oh, ты портвен.
Congratulations! What's next?
Hipster
Clothing.
clothing brands.
Gucci
We
gang,
can
Gucci gang.
do it like a real
Alright.
man.
1, 2, 3. Hey, bitch. Suck my nut.
I feel like we can do it like a real man.
Let's do this!
Go ahead, Yasuo.
Where is it? Oh, Prince!
You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality.
Greetings, my love.
It is I, the interdimensional prince. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV switch from HDMI to HDMI to HDMI to next. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control.
You have a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control.
You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you Kingdom customary rituals. Perhaps communion might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs. Choice is yours. Ah, fuck that. Let's. How about the ritual here? I give me a pile of money and go away. Perhaps once that so I think the first one is the best. But money. Well, I think
He's just gonna get stats. He doesn't need the stats to get that option.
oh, I see. It's more like fun or smart. No, not love.
Creativity.
Wait, can you go to the prom with that guy?
No.
No. You cannot. You want it?
No, I just
Want to
don't.
smash that?
I just don't know about this game.
You want to smash that guy?
I played it like once.
Man. This gives me money.
Yeah.
This gives you creativity.
Yeah. Pretty much, I think.
How? Give me money. Oh, dang! You mean the right of poor fiscal decision making? I didn't know you were the voice of my people. Of course, I'd be glad to demonstrate.
The prince dresses up in a golden onesie and hires a chorus of monks to chant, "Why are you doing this?" while he hands you a huge sack of cash. The exchange rate of the interdimensional dollars to actual money isn't great. Maybe because he keeps doing this, but you still gain more money.
That's a lot.
Alright, let's keep going for that ghost ass.
How many you gonna fuck Polly's?
Spooky ass.
You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation.
I'm gonna left the place and we will treat each other Polly.
Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. Just nipples. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet products will be. Tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows. Meh. It's what's for lunch. Oh yeah. You know, I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I can ever do myself. The profit margin will be incredible. The problem is the name. But has a really terrible reputation. You need to rebrand. You mean come up with a new name? Like Skinny Fun Powder or probably not meth? Yes, except neither of those. Oh, I know. I've got a perfect name. Don't say Nipples. Kill me. But it turns out Nipples is the perfect name for a drug. You want to sell it to high school students. Polly makes a killing, and drug dealing turns to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'm bonding over drugs.
The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by two well-dressed servants. What do you mean?
What?
What?
No.
No.
Family friendly statement.
One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. I don't care. I don't have subscribers.
Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you.
What?
Nani?
Of course not. That would be barbaric.
The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak.
I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any?
First of all, no. I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving?
Why would I be? My servants get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
You really want that dumb bitch? I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convinced Miranda to stop this madness. Madness!
Maybe you should start this madness, Lion. Imagine all the food you could Instagram without having to eat any of it. Miranda, look at the content smile of that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. Look like shit is.
You might have a point there, May. But you know, I have cleaned the order of the cafeteria menu, leaving my food. Don't touch me. Food untouched. Wait, even as I take the most artistic grabs. I justify the wastefulness by the intense artistic merit of my photographs, but I need compromise no longer. Finally, I got my cake and bake someone else to eat too. Still, Miranda, you fucking dumb bitch. This makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive, bitch.
Oh, you're just jealous of how cute my surfs are. Eat up, little guys. I'm not full yet.
Seriously, how does Miranda keep from starving to death? Do they put an IV in her while she sleeps? Whatever, she's happy. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something cool. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Drinking beer. I'm so cool right now, guys. Shit, my beer ended.
Not family friendly.
Smoking a cigar.
Content.
Content.
Smoking a cigar.
This content? No.
Some content. Good content. Cool content.
We're on the search for content.
Come on.
Player order is decided based on how weird it would be to find the selected thing as the prize in the Happy Meal. Beer. Content.
I have a cigar.
Beer and a cigar. Nice. Content.
Content. Cool. Hey, every YouTuber.
A dream.
It's free content. Fuck you. Fuck you guys.
Yes.
Alright.
Fuck you.
You're welcome.
Sure.
Sure. Smart, charm, boldness. This is the boldness, I guess.
Yep.
Do they really need to get it up?
It's better if you have your stats kind of.
Not money. I mean, money. Money.
Yeah, I think I could go for money. Ah, help.
Why?
What? You want to go for
No.
Ah, wait.
How much money I have?
A lot.
9 monies. 5 monies. 5 monies.
I guess I could go for amendments.
Stop.
The day you spend some time on the library
Piece of shit.
sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a "what the hell are you doing?" blatant scam? You lose minus 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you get +2 money. Oh, it's me!
Woe is me.
Woe is me.
Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there, as I was standing here, suffering gently, in silence. This is musical nowadays.
She did, and she wasn't,
Blaming
but
me,
okay.
mate.
Yes. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How? I ask you! Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford the sea steeds. If so, why? I would love to make a reparations, but it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelette to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be delicacy.
Obviously. And what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of
Toppings. Caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. You'll never forget this was a perfect formal princess. Present. Yeah. An elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and bundle of compromising photographs. Oh wow. What the fuck is one?
Choose wisely.
Don't listen to him.
What do you mean?
Fuck me every time, man.
Hey, I didn't even need to try. You fuck yourself.
Why, yes, of course. Chocolate-covered sand crabs, the food of my people. Nothing says fit for a mermaid princess like a breakfast of seafood. As we say it in my kingdom, wake up and smell the slowly rotting whale carcass. And then come have a bite before we head off. Carcass!
Carcass.
I don't fucking care. I don't give a fucking shit. Fuck you! You ginger piece of shit!
How dare you? I'll rip your ear out.
And then come have a bite before we head off to the day's executions.
Maybe if he's outside instead of there for the shot, I'll do.
Okay. I'm sure you have familiar saying here. Thank you so much for your service, my hero.
What? But it's a similar.
Sam. And Godspeed to you and your seafood-filled omelet. And fucking live. And make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was.
sweet. I mean, less sweet, in that you now have to carry eggs filled with dead fish across campus to the Water Polo's club's headquarters. But did you see how happy Miranda looked? Happy as a clam who wasn't baked into an omelet. You gain +2 charm, +1 creativity. Alright. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Polly's there too, doing her best to perfect the delicate art form, the bathroom selfie. I'm looking so good today. It's like a crime and I should be arrested. But I can't post any of those devastating selfies yet. They're missing the most important ingredient. That's right, a killer selfie sticker. But I've got so many. They're all so good. Which one should I use? Yep. Dance monkey. Another picture of your face, 2 faces in, is twice as nice. Oh my god, shut up. I love Dance Monkey. Dance Monkey, the monkey who dances, an international sensation. Are you telling me you have You have the official Dance Monkey Dance Team limited edition selfie sticker. What the hell are you doing? Mm.
I don't care.
The one where you can see Dance Monkey's entire red ass. Send it to me now. I'm gonna make him rub his ass in my face, cheek to cheek.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You are delighted to finally find someone who is as into Dance Monkey as you are. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Let's do this.
Go ahead, Yasuo.
Wait.
Your fun is so low.
Solo, running solo. That day during recess you start half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're occasionally chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. What the fuck? You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. I don't see shit, don't blame me. No, which one? The one involving Beehive. The bees. The blow bomb.
Not the beef.
The dawn of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining to hear the story. By the time you say stop punching me, where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures the laughter and turns into +2 fun. You know,
You see Damien and Miranda with their heads in their hands. They look glum. You ask them, what's up?
Alright, which one?
Nej, jag vet inte. Vad är det? Han var ju
Alright.
We are bone!
I do not know what is bone means. What this
bones
bone-
pizza?
But I'm not optimistic about our chances on the upcoming exam.
It's not fair! I shouldn't have to pay the test just because I spent all week in really brutal mosh pit instead of going to class.
And I did study. I had my servants read the entire
Yeah.
textbook.
You ripped out
Twice.
the bodies now. Because you fucking stepped on.
Congratulations, bitch.
I'm not laughing. Oh, nice PC box.
You're welcome. Move it out of the way. Boom.
And she slices it away. But for some... Let down!
Bitch.
Son of a bitch. But for some reasons, my servants are not allowed to take the test for me.
Oh, dude. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Chop up teacher and melt his burning acid.
No! There's got to be another way. Doesn't there...
Easy, just lobby the government. Until they remove the class for the entire school system. Don't let the murder you teach or see something like this. Just burn down the entire school. Now the fucking school.
Second one is for Damien.
Fucking metal.
Shit, yeah, dude. You're fucking awesome, man. One power, yeah. Finally, a good excuse to do that, but I was probably gonna do it eventually. Anyway. You want that mermaid, bitch, so shut up.
I'm not sure it's actually a good excuse.
But it's too late. Damien is already running through the halls with 2 gallons of gasoline soaking everywhere. Later, as Damien is led out of school in handcuffs for the 3rd time this week, he gives you a smile and a wink.
Suckers. They can't make damn testing from me fucking jail, man. I win again.
Damien's happy, and only a small portion of the school burned down. Looks like everybody wins. You gain +2 fun and +1
Look at
movement.
my stats, stab. Look at my stats, stab.
That weekend.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, yes, so.
Shit, man.
Let's do
That weekend, you decide to take some rest from your very wacky day-to-day adventures and enjoy some refined pleasures instead. So you go. The fuck?
Boy! Read.
So you go to an art exhibition with your most sophisticated friends, Beer, Liam, Miranda, Cookie, and Marcus.
Who the fuck is Mark?
Me?
Oh yeah, you. Excuse me. It's a bit normal name like Yasuo. Ow!
Come on, read.
Ow! The licentiation for what the fuck are you doing? Of what
Pictorial art.
pictorial art? Not that one.
It's so nice. And oh shit, this movie is And then there are always a lot of kings and queens and princesses.
Yes, art is quite fine. I love how wicked it can get. The government is always trying to say movies and video games make people violent, but I think it's not fair. Art has been way more violent for centuries before movies and video games were even created. Like, look at this one. This dude Saturn is totally eating his own baby.
That's not nice. Here, let me practice one of my family's most beloved customs, censorship.
Miranda gets some crayons and colors over the painting, so Saturn is now eating a delicious sandwich.
Wait, crayon sandwich?
Et voila! This is quite a nice
good.
sad turn of events.
Not sure which what? Not sure which is worse. You wanna be desecrating. I fucking
Stop headbutting people.
oh god.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna headbutt you.
So someone fucks up a little bit. The best thing.
This great thing is what people see. Oh. Valuable piece of art, piece of shit of that fun.
But the owner of the exhibition seems quite certain of which is worse. What have you done? You rascals have destroyed a classic piece of art worth millions! You'll have to pay me back for this. By painting a new piece of art as good as that one was, and now you can't leave until you've compensated me. Dang, how can you, a high schooler, paint something as good as a piece revered worldwide? Obviously, by teaming up with one of your friends who, despite also being a high schooler, are at least very artsy high schoolers. But which one?
Cookie had a terrible vacuum cleaner accident last year and was forced to get a hand transplant and word is he received Goya's actual hands? The fuck is Goya?
Maybe that's Gaia. I don't know.
Marcus knows all things of weird colors like Bordeaux, Marcel, and Turquoise, which means he is either skilled artist or douchebag of smartness.
Not really, no.
Nah.
That's an Marcus.
You and Cookie start unleashing your art skills, as if there was no tomorrow. Use more green.
Make it more island raid. Guard, what the fuck?
Add some flowers.
The two of you do all that and more. In a matter of minutes, you've replicated Saturn devouring his sun, but now it's like way more cooler. You name it Saturn devouring his son with a side of onion rings. Not bad.
Majestic.
See if we were finished, yet you orchestrated the ultimate comeback, a true renaissance.
Renaissance. Renaissance. Go back to the beginning.
I can learn English better than actual study.
The exhibition owner comes back and is utterly astonished by your work. This is beyond words. This even makes me want to have some children of my own in order to devour them. You're free to go, and I feel the need to give you 50,000 money for this beautiful piece. And so, you invite everyone out for ice cream, which turns out to be kinda expensive. You and Cookie each only have +3 money left over. But what a great day.
Give you money, man. Give me my money.
Fucking bastard. Everybody chooses an animal. You both have a lot of money. Toad.
A toad, yes, a toad.
Here, nice guy.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know.
Panda.
Wasp. Player order is decided based on how hilarious it would be if Yasuo died after being attacked by 8 of the selected animals. 8 wasps. Ah!
Okay, that's pretty realistic though. It's not
It's still a bear
Yeah,
mauled
it's
to
still
death
a
by a
bear.
bear, and you're Toad.
Maybe it's deadly though.
A ravenous toad attacks. Sure.
Where's that money on?
A boldness. Okay, I need to get up my boldness, I guess. Then you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall.
No way.
No way!
Mission praise I made no way!
No way!
Fucking shit, man.
Shit obviously go follow.
Alright.
What?
The graffiti says,
I'm bold as fuck!
And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an
Opinionated.
wall. Anyway, lucky you.
There's a great commotion in the bathroom, and there usually is in the school's coolest hangout. You see Miranda, Liam, and Scott all crowded around the mirror.
Oh, right there! Right there!
Sad!
Sad! Oh,
Should we have a change?
right
Alright.
there! Right there! You see
Family
that
friendly.
spot right there?
Family friendly.
Stop it!
That's a very family friendly.
Don't poke me, Scott. No. I don't see that's the whole point. Vampire, remember? No reflection, mate.
How horrid it must be not to gaze upon your reflection for hours and hours each day. I have servants whose job it is to hold up mirrors for me, and then a second set of servants who hold up their arms so they don't get tired. Ooh, good point. Leah, maybe you need servants. I could be your servant for a day. I could hold your mirror real good.
That's good.
I know, right?
Doesn't matter who will be holding the mirror. I won't have a reflection. All I want to do, I see the spot where I considering putting a double helix triple quadrille false chimera scale cheek piercing. I did it. It needs to be at least half centimeter left and 3 centimeters down from where anyone else would pierce what? Would pierce would pierce their cheek.
You don't, you don't need a mirror for that. I can just pierce it for you right now. You trust me, right? Right?
Anyway, there must be some way to inspect the potential spot even signs reflection.
Surgically remove Lime's face so he can see it for himself. use found materials to create a perfect replica of lion. Okay, smart said, bonus 6, critical would be 8, chunk 7, 1, 9, money 10. Monday. Pocket. Well, I do love
This guy.
Oh, damn! Wow, I do not. Avant-garde art.
And I just love arts and crafts in general. Daddy still has a peasant skull mosaic from 3rd grade on his fridge. Let's do it! Go Team Art!
Scott rips a metal bar off the wall and begins to bend it into a vaguely humanoid form. Miranda inserts an absurd amount of gold into the tampon machine and uses her supply to get to work replicated Liam's outfit. Before too long, we all have recreated a remarkable likeness out of toilet paper, pads, paper towels, metal, and soap.
It's a very good looking figure, I must admit. So, the piercing would be right about here, or here, or here, or fuck no, no. The piercing, best not to be messed with perfection. But, it is good to see my own form nonetheless. And you are, well, you made yourselves pretty useful.
Love you too, little buddy.
Aw, friends. You gain +2
Friends.
charm and +1 creativity, and could probably open a sculptural business with Miranda and Scott. Alright, let's go.
Chico.
12 fun, 5 money, creativity. Money! That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain 1,000 monies, but almost everything goes to cover cost, and you keep only +2 money. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them, and straight into...
Oh, these friends? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Cousin,
I don't know.
season final. Yeah. The season finals interdimensional bachelor.
Good lord!
Help! Help! Guards! Guards! I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Oh my god, we're on a game show?
Yes, indeed. Lads, tonight you trivial answer a series of trivial questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes mine.
I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is. Your what?
Oh, bingo. Oh, shit. Oh,
Your wife? What a revolting premise.
So we're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios. Our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome in with you. Stop talking, piece of shit. This extremely problematic piece of shit. You can't think of anyone who will fuck you, man. Never want to play such a outright dating game.
Everybody, stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. Come on.
That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal.
But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince a packing. I'd present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. Jaw unhinges, bees pour out. Yes! So bold, you unhinge your jaw and let the bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do this back in your home dimension.
Oh, stop that! You're supposed to answer with words, not bees.
Probably should have specified that. Bees seem like a legitimate answer to me.
Nanny, what are against avant-garde forms of expression? Words are so passe.
Oh man, I was gonna say bees, you totally stole my answer. Wait, I've got it. Polly unhinges her ghostly jaw and thousands of locusts pour out. Damn, you wish you'd thought of that. Locusts are way cooler. It doesn't matter though. The prince is so busy fending off bugs, he can't focus on keeping you in his dimension. You all teleport back home. You're pleased with your victory, although your throat is a little hoarse, which is ironic because a little horse isn't what came out of your mouth. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Stole my charm.
Charmer.
God damn, an episode about my stage plays. Oh, look at that, but he stole the ball. Look at the fucking Yasuo. The Yasuo is just his wind wheel. Wind ball, I mean. But the match isn't important as the human interactions with it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill, Yasuo's ultimate, and wink at one of your teammates.
Please
Stop!
stop, man.
What is it?
Just shut up.
I can't that's It's even worse when I can't pronounce more.
What do you mean? It's Yasuo!
Just stop.
It can be by the horse, right?
But he's totally mesmerized. That's the most epic wink ever. Damn, dude! You know, only hold a bullet with our people's hearts. Okay, let's be done.
After a dodgeball comes to the obstacle course, you stare across the gym at it, terrified as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, bloodthirsty magpies circling just under the ceiling, and animals so bizarre one can barely find words to describe them.
Good morning, students.
Alright, class! I've imported this special course from Regular Creatures High School in New South Wales, Australia. Don't be afraid. I believe in each and every one of you. These terrifying creatures will not break your will. Alright. Voice changes. I will not let you down, coach. Giant crocs don't scare me. This is not pee on my pants.
Finally, what the adversaries? What that abomination? Or would there even called?
That would be a platypus.
I'm gonna drive you to hell. The underworld has never seen such horror.
Well, don't just stand there. Show them what you got. Clear the course.
Got to go native, mates. Oh my beard. Throw pretty man. Whoa, oh, look at them. They're so cute. Let's play them with them kind of snow. Hold my beard.
You grab your thirsty Bowie knife, slam a six-pack of posters, and wade into the obstacle course. You dispatch armed platypi, fend off magpies by whipping them with snakes, and punch a koala. After winning an arm wrestling match against a drunk crocodile, you instantly become a hero.
Amazing.
Whoa, that was awesome! You even make Coach cry! It's tears of joy! The will of youth really did find a way. Damien sees it too.
I'm not crying. It's just so much murder.
Your glorious slaughter of endangered animals will go down in history. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness, and a lawsuit from Greenpeace.
Nice.
Let's trade, please.
I need sweet ass.
Player order is decided based on your ability to mimic the noise giraffe makes.
Wait. God, you coming. Never heard.
I've never heard the goddamn giraffe.
Same.
Google it, quick.
Do it. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck?
Basically.
Yeah. Are we fucking zombies or what?
Fuck.
I guess.
So, which one was the best?
Yeah, press fucking random, we can't do that shit.
Alright. So basically what always happens. The die is cast. Noon.
Let's do this.
Yes, sir.
Hey, there's the demon hunter.
Oh, what does the game have?
It's just another character. She gives stats.
Ooh, I have a lot of money.
Give your money.
Alright, who's gonna... Well, who?
Okay, I will try. Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right?
Oh, Bob Ross.
The penguin man. Okay, regional fact of the voice never need to book, yeah?
No.
High school social life so hard nowadays that. Oh, this one.
Not go. Again.
It's cox? Yeah, it's cocaine. Yep, it is. Good old cocaine. In these times, weird experiments, substance, horrible side effects, cocaine has come in new vanilla of drugs.
Ah, dragon heat. Good. How's it?
You know
Big
what?
Skittles, man.
All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet!
All right.
Alright. Let's go.
I'm the host.
When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating, they're just taking pictures of their food. Welcome to the don't need to eat, so we just take the food pic zone, baby.
Dreading Skittles. Even that food. Like children. So. Fucking Skittles should be seen and not tasted.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted a baby?
Have you?
I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur, like last Saturday. Being impossible, she's gonna tell why.
Oh shit. There will be plenty of time to fucking Skittles of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now we need to focus on these food pics.
While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busy arranging a dope food pic of your own, and now to complete your masterpiece. A food pic, but instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it. A food pic of Liam taking a food pic. So meta. Oh my god, yes! I love liquid lunch.
Wait, but you don't eat or drink, that's why I allow you at my extremely cool food pic table. How do you even drink liquor?
Duh, I make an alive person drink it, and then I possess them and suck the drunkenness out of them, obviously. And there's your question answered.
I suppose that's not terribly similar to how to get drunk, but why? Why put ketchup on a whiskey bottle?
So it counts as food? You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal. You can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because then how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime?
Sure.
Have you heard about hot elves?
You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch. A single, very suspicious looking apple.
We just don't know.
Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light.
Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination.
It also has a skull on it. It smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating.
Of course it is for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, that sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years.
You literally just admitted it's poison.
I know. And I always said it wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poison apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me with true love kiss and live happily ever after with me?
Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this. Tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man.
You don't need to eat that apple. Princes should be eating poison apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princesses on
Princess.
princess on hotprincefinder.com.
Top one Vera, second one Miranda.
Hmm?
Top Vera, bottom Miranda.
Seriously?
Yep.
Are you sure? We've had this fucking option.
Bully!
Well,
Читая.
Miranda.
Okay.
That's not what I.
A finder for hot princess? What is this sorcery? I must see it at once.
You pull up the
I'm
website
saucy.
on your phone. You've already got it bookmarked for no reason.
What the fuck? Goodness, it even lists their
Pedigrees.
pedigrees. And you're right, not all of them are even looking for sleeping princesses. This one is only looking for a princess who is a frog. That will be much simpler to achieve. I only need to anger a minor witch.
This isn't what I was going for at all. God, I was that hungry for dick. Just buy a damn hooker.
Dick? Who said anything about dick? Royal marriage is strictly a business arrangement. When it comes to romance, we are free to make our own decisions.
That's a good news for you, especially since Miranda seems to really like your suggestion.
Nice.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Titanic.
What can I pick? No, dude.
God, that die film.
Zombieland.
Oh, man, nobody saw this movie.
Choose something else.
Kapag! Okay. I don't know.
Alright. Player already decided based on how hard it would be to explain the selected movie to an old person.
What was yours?
Titanic.
What was yours?
I don't know.
Money to Zombieland.
I have a ship that, I don't know, crashes, half of people dies, so I guess
They
that's
probably
simple.
lived through that.
Yeah, perhaps.
Mine is like suddenly some kind of person got infected with some kind of flu and then started biting people. And those people started biting other people. And those people went crazy and they need to be shot because nobody wants to get bitten and start biting other people. It's a tale of survival.
What about you? I think it's a movie for an Iron Man movie harder to explain because, like, you know,
Superhero.
hardly understandable shit for me.
Yeah, pretty much. Congratulations.
Let's do this!
Ja, that's me, good luck.
Good job, man. Animal abuse.
Bully!
Jan?
Go for it, man.
More beer. Fantastic.
And they were rehearsing for the class play. Rehearsing. Shut the fuck up. And it's fuck off, fuck
It's a
off.
heresy.
Fuck off, you two. Ah, bullying.
It's a
Bullet.
For the class play, it is two the uses themselves have descended to give your figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty real by high school play standard.
Right.
Right, who fucking cares? Jam boost to creativity.
It's okay. The English is not alright.
You're wandering down the hallway, reading Dragon Heat.
No.
This is your special event. You're wandering down the hallway reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very, because Polly and Vera clog this immediately. Are you actually reading erotic fanfiction about dragons? Because we love Dragon Heat. It's all about 19th century Russian literature,
Yes.
but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Bresterreich cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fine, I may read Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. Psh, we're clearly safe with her. A fellow dragophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all new levels of wrong. Yeah, right? I fucking love it. Yet, I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. Mine is the one
Don't
where...
look at it. He's looking at Wiki.
Mine is the one where Harold McDonald, Horace the Hydra, and the deranged Draco Delacourt have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure. Fucking read this. Bitches, read this. Only to discover they have just one available bed. There's only one bed. The classic fanfic chick that never fails. Fucking pay attention. Yes, that one was good. I personally prefer that one where Vanessa unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss only to discover it's herself. And then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest. Amen. What about you, Yasuo? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about. You'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us. No pressure.
Easy, the Sexcalibur. Sexcalibur. Nice! Arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Sexcalibur dildo. That sounds... and they have super orgies, so what's gonna... about
check your stats.
Yeah.
what about this exclusive chapter I've written myself? What you mean about my stats?
Go ahead.
Creativity.
So fun. Oh, wow, right? How could we forget about the Excalibur arc? With 297 chapters, it's rather easy to forget some arcs. Yeah, but that one was epic! The tension and thrill of wondering who would be the chosen one each time someone uses the magical dildo.
Amazing.
I must admit it was very lubricating. Also, I should praise the fact it was entirely written from the viewpoint of the dildo. Who would have thought Yasuo here is such a kinky deviant? Maybe we should do our own Excalibur trial one day, huh?
Oh no.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here yet. But I might or might not have an official Excalibur dildo myself. It's hard to say no to dragon dildos. Fuck yeah! All those years of insecurity, and it turns out the erotic dragon fanfics were the ultimate icebreaker. Here, have 2 plus 2 smarts and plus 1 fun to celebrate your unexpected discovery.
All right.
That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessed that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. You come to as if you had been knocked out or drugged or something, to the sound of
Welcome back to season 2 of the Interdimensional Buckalore. Today's competitors are the last season's flop in the cogs, Marcus and Annie Army's sexy werewolves.
Hooray!
What the hell is that?
Should I do it again?
Yes, do it.
What's up, losers?
For the last time, fuck bench, I'm not a werewolf. Perhaps not, but you have fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough.
Yeah, bro. One of us. One of us. One of us. I thought we were going to do a sports game. Sports game. Sports game.
Where are my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves? And Marcus? Where are? Man, in fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready, sir? For your first test of speech, strength, and skill of the Interdimensional Buckalore Season 2, it's time to see which of you incredibly lycans, what the fuck is that? Can say your name on this legally binding document that is no way to marriage contract the fastest.
Wait, that's gay.
He's marrying
That's
the werewolf?
fucking gay.
You can see the werewolves' tails wagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes, and Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be outdone. If you don't step in, at least one of or 2 of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you sign the name of Tyreliot the Terrible, thus summoning him.
Take the contract.
I don't need another Damien. Bullshit.
Wait, you sang.
Not so smart.
I told you,
man.
But it would be boldness, no? Never did you think you'd be able to outrun a werewolf, much less 5 plus 1 devil. But in circumstances such as these, with so much at stake, something simply kicks in.
Nani? The hell? Man, I'm gonna get up my someone. I want you to be a pro athlete, not Marcus.
Yeah, bro, not fair. Rematch, rematch, rematch. Of what rematch are you speaking? All of you turn as one to see the towering figure of Tyrelliot the Terrible, an enormous robot.
Hello, metal friend. I think you might be confused as to where you are.
I am not confused. I am here for my spouse, Marcus. Fuck!
Oh.
I fucked up. I fucked up.
Oh, but this is the odd part.
I
But
fucked
this
up.
cannot be. Mark is currently a contestant of the interdimensional hit TV series. It's
Interdimensional.
Interdimensional Bachelor, where their prize on fulfilling a loveless marriage to me.
Marcus signed a legally binding marriage contract by writing my name. With my name is in their writing, we are now legally wed. Thus goes robot law. Fuck. You totally should have read more about robot laws before trying to a risky gambit like this. Now you're married to a robot. Now Marcus is married to a robot. Nerd. Congrats, you two. I hope you'll be very happy together.
Fuck this, man! Before you know it, all of us is married to robots and getting out of here.
Before the Prince of or Tyrelliot can stop him, Damien punches a hole through the dimension, rips it open, and allows you and your classmates to escape. Unfortunately, everyone is gonna make fun of you until the end of time for getting married to a robot, and you lose a lot of their respect. In this case, that translates to -2 charm and -1 boldness. Fuck, my charm is 5 again.
Fuck, man. Smarts. Boldness.
Look at my stats, Dad. Look at my stats, Dad.
Well, damn.
God damn it, I need to go to the toilet and have a smoke. Just finish this and in the morning we'll go. I'll go to pick up this, alright?
Okay. The day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you are so bold and you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Oh, it's... Yeah.
Who is he?
Este mikä Schneislas missä on rantamaan?
Oh, who is me? Alice and... What the heck? What's his name?
Alas.
What's his
Alas.
name?
Alas and a lack of J. Because be a dim jail.
No.
Alas and
A lack of J.
Talos.
Praise the Talos!
Miranda throwing a hissy fit. Must be Tuesday. Still, what else are you going to do? Study? Ha!
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school. But just today, Mistress, the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+? And all because I seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to he's paying for my seahorse. What the hell, man? Insecurities as punishment, and then how shall suitors call upon me? Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal's giant spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade? Still stick a web of files outside the principal's office.
Flies.
Flies outside the principal's office. When he goes out to eat, we sneak into cheat. Burst into tears. Spiders hate tears. What?
Fuck.
You have high stats. Just choose one.
Oh, this guy for the moment.
My ladies in waiting are expert lace makers. I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of variety of bugs.
Indeed, they don't, or are too terrified to object, and they create a sticky, gooey web. Principal Giant Spider emerges to gorge on dung beetles that still smell of shit, which is apparently a thing spiders like. You and Miranda sneak into his office and, using the skills you learned in Cyber Terrorism 101, hack into the files in no time.
Oh, look at that! I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. Damn right. I am very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fill this thumb drive with top secret school security footage. No reason.
That seems on the level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions, just game plus the charm and be cool.
Nice.
That weekend. Fuck!
All right.
On Saturday night, you're at a cool pizza place that cooks pizza in a real pizza oven. Little did you expect that when the chef opens the oven to get your pizza, Damien appears from the flames.
Oh shit, man.
God damn it.
He's on you.
How does that work? Can he teleport through fire? Has he been waiting inside the oven all this time just to make a kick-ass entrance? Ah, the mystery.
My dude, bro! I fucking hate needing people's help, but I might need yours, so... Don't let it get your head, or I'll stab you, so I don't have to owe you anything. Enough threats! Just a deal, fuckhead. I'm not... Ah, fuck! Might or might not feel attracted by your buddy Yasuo when he's been involved. You know, the one, always making absurd choices. Being equal parts stupid sexy and sexily stupid, and which the nice booty. Nice, stop it, man. But I don't want to get my feelings hurt by rushing into love without proper judgment. My dad's always say, if you love someone, shoot them and see what happens. Very fatherly advice, right? This is Principal Giant Spider, my therapist. What? Therapist? Yeah, the rapist. What? My therapist.
Therapist.
And the rule of the law, all seem to think that shooting someone to check if they are they're on the one is not very illegal. They have strongly recommended that I do all that on what they call theoretical level. Like imagining the whole thing, and imagining is for losers. And since you both know Yasuo, you both of you piece of shit, and there are losers of yourselves, I thought you could tell me what would Yasuo do if they shoot him.
Yasuo is all about getting shot. She goes to the doctor every day just to get a shot, and shots are the only thing she does when partying, so I think you can give her a shot. Believe it or not, if you were to shoot Yasuo, she would not be into it. Hashtag true story.
Whoa, that's cool. One very
Convenient.
I have the feeling dating me could increase someone's chances of getting shot or stabbed. You don't get to be as big an asshole as me without making some enemies along the way. I will feel bad if my loved one was loved one, you fucking devil, you piece of shit, was to get shot because of me, but knowing Yasuo is into getting shot is a relief. I fucking hate Guilt.
Guilt.
Fucking let's curious kid. Bruh! Okay, seems to fucking fuck you.
It seems to fucking fuck
It seems like my heart isn't being a drunk idiot this time. It might be something nice. Men nošos blēzdeļus. And who knows if she's so into getting shot, I might be add some spices in my foreplay, if you know what I mean.
Hey, you wanna have sex with Pam?
I mean shooting Yasa before having sex with her, just to be clear.
Wowee, you're welcome, Yasuo, both for getting you some demon dick and for the blood loss you're about to experience. You had too much blood anyway.
Oh, nice.
You get +3 charm for being such a good friend.
That's a big boost for you, man.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses an object.
A dildo.
A bottle. Player order is decided based on how cool the next indie sensation selected object night would be, where the hero's main weapon is selected object. Would be where the hero's main weapon is the selected object. A bottle night. Just a fucking bottle. Fidget spinner night.
Dildo night. Er det noe digg dildo? Heaven be!
There you go. I'm gonna go to the toilets. I need whiz. We can pause, I guess.
Do this!
Yeah, let's pause that.
There is no escape. Just let it stay.
BRB if anybody's actually watching or cares.
Or souls.
Yasuo is first.
Okay.
Aren't you just gonna give the chair back?
Yeah.
He told you to give it back, he's gonna beat your ass.
Take back. Panie backwards.
Не, правильно, Successful view.
No, panie backwards. Scratch. No. Hey, chill. Ah, fuck you, man. Ah, no, no, that's my good shirt.
Alright then, you can go.
Okay.
Auditorium is the cat.
Come on.
Yep. Maybe you need some money.
No, I don't need it.
How about the chop?
Kasir. Go on.
Beard. Tiny beard.
Good for you.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak?
Where? That day you skip passing, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms, but you encountered 3 wild hyenas on the way. Oh fuck no! Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you seduce them. Seduce what?
Subdue.
Subdue.
Seduce.
Seduce.
What are you, a bard? I'll fuck those hyenas.
Come on! With the help of the hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared for you people. Yeah, but by the time you get to the bathroom, you're totally giant busted bombs.
Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien.
Wow! Dragon heat? I love it! Also, you may not know this about Damien to look at him, but it turns out that he too is a hopeless romantic at heart.
Are we in the same series? I mean, for Dragon Dong, really, nothing so bad, yet so good as billionaire dinosaur made me gay. What?
A billionaire dinosaur made me gay. This, it isn't so old that the story would be from them. It was already there.
Damien, you're being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold, MC Donghard, and Godiva
Galantina.
Deep emotional connection blades. Is that why the latest chapter ends and Harold finally boning Godiva and
Godiva.
fuck, who cares? Godiva. And then she wakes up to find him gone.
The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way.
I worry about you, Miri. I really do.
I just desperately want to know what happens next in the Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited?
So yeah.
Oh yeah. True art imitates life. Fucking sickles. Let's look at Damien's Tinder message to see what they're capable of, shall we? Harold! Amateur! Harold! May or may not be a scoundrel, but love is alive and well. Let me take both of you on the greatest three-way first date ever to prove it.
Boldness, you got a lot of boldness.
But which one?
get that demon.
Shut the fuck up! Okay, fine.
Aha! That's solved. Solved everything
Four.
forthwith. Real life logic applied to fictional circumstances always clears things up.
No! Wait. No!
Too late.
Skittles, man.
Fucking Skittles.
Too late. Miranda snatches Damien's phone and using some kind of mer magic is able to unlock it and open Tinder.
Why, Damien? The things you're saying to those people,
No!
they're beautiful. Never in my life I have read such heartfelt, soul-wrenching expressions of deep love. I mean, a sonnet based on each person's username. Beautiful. I can only hope that one day someone will treat me with the same affection that you showed to those you court online.
That's not me! A layman's boy hacked my account because of reasons! Yeah, that's what happened.
There's nothing to be ashamed of, Damien. This is beautiful, and being so
Vulnerable.
vulnerable takes courage.
Ah! Fine! Okay! I think love is mental, but fuck! Getting.
Chill, man.
What are you
Chill.
doing? Why? Why? It's normal. Getting vulnerable was me fucking big time. And yeah! I fucking thank Mark Dongarm truly loves Godiva and so блять. So he make a good reason for sudden disappearance.
I know, right? I knew he couldn't be a mean-spirited, and I knew you couldn't either, Damien.
Last skittle.
Damien.
Last skittle.
What? Last skittle? Shit, not taken. Doesn't it feel good to have us share your softer side?
Fuck you, Mary. Fuck you, Hub. But yeah, fuck you.
Huzzay!
Yay! Everyone believes in love. The real question is, might they believe in love with you? That's the real cliffhanger here. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Sure.
Kollegen Damian och Miranda. Those two fucks.
Smarts and boldness. Boldness разница, smarts. What are you doing, man?
Strange feeling of suddenly.
Oh, sorry. There's a cat in it. Okay, I will not go there.
No, class.
That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recruits the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed. But at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts.
You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone.
Oh shit, I wonder what.
When you get closer though, you see that Polly's just on Tinder again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced though, and a little worried.
What did you just say this was called again?
Tinder?
And it's an app for finding true love?
Sure.
But I never knew. I have spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber when I could simply have been using this app.
I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics.
What are these called? What are these dick pics? Dick pics. Tokens of affection? Oh, alas.
Alas.
Alas. Allah, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this? Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time? Don't worry, I will coach you in the mysterious ways of Tinder. You'll have a whole harem in no time. You still don't have Tinder? Why should you worry having Tinder when you can actually own Tinder? Why don't you just buy the entire company?
You know that. Print this.
Just give you my nose money.
I don't know.
Okay, I will try this.
My knight in shining
So
armor.
you would do that for me? Oh, good! I have so many questions. What does DTF mean? Does that muscular chest in this picture have a head attached? Or did this man take the picture like that to hide his headlessness? Wait, why do so many of the profiles use the eggplant emoji? I shall appoint you as my royal advisor in charge of Tinder adventures. Your first task will be to take me some very hot selfies for me.
You're not sure Miranda knows what selfie means, but you're not complaining. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
All right.
Alright. Alright. Let's go have some fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, John, the small magical Latino cat, sleeps on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray! You notice Liam and Polly taking a break from the rave. You don't dance over to you dance over to join them. Yo! We were just talking about the insane music festival we're going to this weekend. You're going, right? Shit, you forgot to get tickets. They're probably all sold out now, and there's no way you can afford to pay a scalper. Obviously, you tell them you're going though. You've never let the truth get in the way of talking to hotties. Yes, I can't wait. All my favorite bands are gonna be there. Boo Radley, Imagine a Fucking Dragon, and actual Deadmau5. Kada nam pijet.
Daliśmy spojrzeć. Masz panie plan.
Andrzej.
Well, that
Well,
personally, if I get to be able to mean.
Don't die.
Personally, I'm most excited about Reggie Scales. Their lead guitarist is a cucumber.
it's cucumber.
Cucumber. It's never been done before.
Oh damn! Player 3 enters
Oh,
the
shit.
battle.
Hello, friends. What are we talking about? Is it a grand ball?
Oh, sort of. It's like a grand ball, except everyone is more naked, and the dancing is sexier, and there are a lot more drugs.
What is drugs?
You know what? You don't understand. It's a presenting.
No, wait. This is perfect. If you're gonna convince Liam and Polly to invite Miranda to the music festival, maybe she'll cover your ticket too. If a party happens in the forest and there are no party virgins to be bewildered by it, is it really a party? You know, guys, if we bring Miranda, her royal status will give us diplomatic immunity. Fuck! So charming. Yes! Well, neither of us are virgins.
being a virgin is so last century
You know what that means, Liam?
that we should hope being a virgin doesn't become cool again. Scientific, we will beg your pardon.
We would
Virgin
have to.
doesn't become cool again since yeah, virgin.
We would. We would.
We would.
Okay, shut up. We
We
will have to fuck off. We have to come up with a way to virgin ourselves.
What? No, it means we're taking Miranda to the festival.
hooray! I'm overjoyed, despite still not knowing what it is we're doing.
Oh, yes, of course. I can't wait to teach her how to complain about the sound mixing and lineup.
And I can't wait to show her the Molly pit.
Don't you mean the mosh pit? Mosh pit.
Mosh.
Mosh?
Ah, Liam, sometimes you're cute. You all ditch the rest of your classes to explain music festivals to Miranda. It takes 8 hours, 12 diagrams, and an elaborate puppet show, but she's finally ready to party. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Orphan meat.
Nice. Oh, fucking hell.
Couldn't come and think out these though.
Oh my god.
That was a good
You
show.
this sentence reminded me of Waltz so badly. Ooh.
Tutti ci pagatese in Island with hats.
Yeah.
Ja, det är min motorrätt. Vilken perfection. Galna.
I'm just gonna say Waltz to be simple. Something bad, something horrifying, something just disgraceful to humanity. Let's go.
Do it, Andre.
I did. Let out your inner degenerate.
Do it. We should pick something better for Waltz. Like a thing, maybe.
Something bad. He's bad to everything. Remember Terra, how horrified she was.
Yeah.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Come on, Andre. Come on, man, do it. Ah, shit, dude.
Fuck you know.
The cigarettes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, no.
it's what?
You have some problems with gorillas?
Alright, whatever, let's go. Player order is decided based on how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan in a movie. Start debating now. Waltz. He is the supervillain. Orphan meat.
It would be a little bit
Yeah. Technically, Waltz is smart, but he's a paradox. He's a fucking retard at the same time. How did that
But
work?
gorilla is smarter than.
This is a paradox. I don't know.
Just pick it up.
Yeah. Let's go.
Orphan.
Ah! Number
Fuck.
baby. That's fucking cousin on
Last.
Oh shit. The time flies. I'm sure, man.
What's that? Oh,
Oh, don't you fucking dare.
But I have to. Ah, shit.
Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So, wait, you actually got serfs who eat for you?
Well, of course. I find eating to be terribly
Dignified.
undignified, so I almost never do it.
Hey, me neither. What other kinds of crazy surfs have you got?
Well,
Did you want that?
well, I have to surf to go to the bathroom for me, a surf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a surf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing surf for standing on top of wherever I go surfing.
Wow, that's a lot of surfs.
It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm all out of ideas.
Well, I'm sure with the help of Cookie, we could probably think of a dope new kind of surf.
Oh, is that so? I can't wait!
Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be?
Oh, Miranda, you should get a puppy surf. It's not actually a surf, it's just a like filthy, cute dogs.
50 cute dogs.
Filthy. You should get a party surf, Polly. A surf to experience your hangovers for you. Okay,
That's fine.
then if I do this, it goes for Polly.
Polly, yeah.
A surf that's actually just a room full of cute puppies? Why did my imagination surf come up with such a marvelous idea? I swear, if he hadn't escaped, I'd have him hanged by my executions of As a matter of fact, would you like to be my new imagination, sir? The pay is non-existent, but you may make up for it in a constant fear of death.
You politely decline Miranda's offer, but agree to go to the animal shelter to pick up a puppy surf instead. Huzzah!
Let's do this!
When you reach Liam and Damien's table, you find it absent of food, but covered in paperwork.
Do we really need these special forms? Can we just write death trays or regular paper? For the last time, Damien, cybernetic change within an administrated system requires mastery of the mechanisms of bureaucracy. Blah blah blah. Sign. Ah! What if we wrote the death trees on the really fancy paper?
Liam turns to address you.
As you can see, my mystery What? Because my mystery of real politics has caused me to embrace an unlikely ally in my quest for reform.
I don't think it's the easiest to run.
No. I have no idea what he's saying. I just want to cafeteria food to stop being so fucking annoying, so fucking boring. You see. Just opening to shop. Our interests are alike. It's to desire.
I do desire.
I do desire a menu less pedestrian. Sure.
We're just checking this thing.
Sure, either way, we are stuck on the last bit. We know we want to stick the menu to change. Good.
On YouTube.
But we don't know what changed it. Yes, we have indeed encountered the culinary block. Perhaps we can suggest something fucking guess. Something appropriately artistic. A white plate with a single sprig of parsley in the center. The essence of the minimalism. Bowl of knives, the essence of knives. There you go.
Hey, you're actually going for that demon dick.
Yeah, I'm going for that demon thing. I'm a
Nice.
chick, man. Stop ramming me.
Ramming you?
Ramming.
Ramming.
Now that's interesting. Knives? Seems a bit didactic. Well, see how didactic. Fucking hell. This when I'm stabbing faces with a bowl full of knives. You don't know what didactic means, do you?
Nope.
But I do know how. Coco patek ba? But I do know how funny to watch a bunch of nerds try and finish a knife bow.
Damien's application to add knives to the menu is a success. He starts holding a daily knife-eating contest. There are no winners except Damien, who thinks it's hilarious, and you who came up with this.
All right.
Oh, god damn it. My lungs. Alright, fuck it. I have 9 monies, but that's not enough. Fuck it, I'll go with this. You were planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you can find is partly taken by the Coven. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them.
We're here to save the day.
Who?
It's all of us together. There are 3 of them.
All of us?
Yeah.
Oh, good. It's you.
I don't give a fuck.
They all spoke, so.
Okay, fine. Come on, man.
We can practice one of our spells on you. And this is probably why. Oh darn, look so worried. We're preparing for an upcoming battle with a disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle. And if we don't do our homework, we'll have hell of a time beating you. The audience laughs. Wait, audience? Anyway, we've got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out. Magical enhancement. Beat the Big Bang. Do you think we could try one on you? Pretty, please. Aw, says the audience. You know, a magical enchantment doesn't sound half bad. You can choose either of the 2 options. The spell that lets you see the future and also the past and the present, and you can watch live TV anywhere. Nah, you don't want to go. You'd want to go for something a bit different. Let's do the spell that turns you into into 2 helicopters.
Nice.
Gender.
Oh my.
The choice is made. Wingardium Double Copter. You always wonder what it would be like to be 2 helicopters. You both rise through the ceiling of the cafeteria, shattering the skylight and showering the students with glass. We should have thought this through. We should have thought this through. You ditch school and spend the afternoon cruising the city, murdering birds and fucking up people's drones. Eventually, you start to wonder, if you're 2 helicopters, which helicopter contains the real you? If one helicopter is destroyed, where does your consciousness reside? These philosophical questions are outside your comfort zone. You finally return to school and let the Coven restore you to your former body. But your experience being 2 helicopters has left you with a mind more flexible than ever. You gain +4 creativity. Let's trade places. Everybody choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Shit shoveler.
It's 10 par tua tua mãe. 10 par tua. Jesus fucking Christ.
What's wrong, baby boy? Come on, that's a good occupation.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love to shovel shit all your life?
Fucking biologist. The carbon.
Alright, biologist and carpenter. Player order decided based on how funny a TV show called America's Next Shit Shoveler
You win.
would be. Carpenter. America's Next Carpenter. America's Next Biologist.
Isso é normal, ja. Znaš tu vikaš random blogger, kada random kćeš papiri?
Alright.
Man.
So suddenly her hand just gets big muscles.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go party. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until John, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember, you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. John looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember, you gain +2 fun, and a cool story to tell your gang kids someday. Forget about that though. Polly's here and she looks ready to party, so basically, just normal. There you are! My favorite party favor besides ecstasy. You ready to get crazy? You indicate through a hard-stopping glow stick maneuver that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs. The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're gonna engage in my favorite pastime. Party crashing! I just loving crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you know? The fuck me.
Family friendly.
Tonight we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about.
Chips.
And knowing you, I bet you've got some killer ideas for how we should crash it. Nothing amps up a baby shower like extra babies. Literally crash into the party like with a boat. Fuck!
Ah, man.
See, this is what I came to you for. Toot toot all aboard the party boat. Using your advanced nautical knowledge and your proficiency in crime, you easily hotwire your boat and crash it into the party. But you didn't count on the party being pirate themed. No, stay back, you scoundrels. This is boat back, I say. But there is no stopping an army of suburban moms dressed up as pirates. You're immediately boarded. You're trying to crash the party, but in the end the party crashed us. The pirates eventually do crash your boat into a police station, go out. You all go to jail except for Polly, who is a ghost. You lose +2 smarts and -1 fun.
Let's do this!
Yes,
Fuck.
That day, while you're rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good or nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. Afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble convincing your point in the discussion. So, decided to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity.
You're doing the thing that gives you most life, reading Dragon Heat, when you're approached by Scott and Liam.
Aha! Fuckpad! A fellow connoisseur of the fucking hell.
Dragaphilic arts.
Dragaphilic arts. Here, Scott, and are also experts on the topic and an unexpected duel.
Yeah, Liam and I are panda buddies. We love to discuss the things we love on our favorite stuffs, wikis, and forums. We're the best fan of Buzz, even if we don't always agree, like with the Starko and Markapoo thing.
Oh, okay, first let's be clear. I engage in a passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way to celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for 100th time, after spending years in the Hekapoo's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it will be for me in my 400s to date people from his school if all of you were actually teenagers instead of being much more conversationally in your 20s. Anyway, why so fucking long text? Enough meta discussion. Scott and I here are in a situation even if your opinions differ. We agree or your opinions are superior in a comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Heat wiki.
Yes to that. Liam here is like super smart and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can really be mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too.
Scott is right. Top. We need to somehow enter the role of the moderators so we can show all those lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absolute yet effective idea of a solution, as can be expected from good old Yasuo.
Oh no, the cancer.
Yes, let's calm them nicely if they can stop behaving like internet trolls and instead of start with respecting your opinions. Let's write a powerful fanfic set on the Dragon Heat wiki where you are depicted as the coolest user who will be respected.
You have been smart compared to me, I think. It's for nice people to do it for fun.
But
Remember Scott and Liam's.
Oh, right. Right.
what? The seventh, normal. Luka.
You're gonna get a dick either way.
Look at this one.
Okay.
I can't really see the chat through my phone. You're the viewer.
Oh, speed. Ah, yes! That's why wielding artisan weapon.
Yeah, weapons are fun. Liam opens a new document on his laptop.
So, stop hitting me. So, let's see. We should create a very nuanced piece of fiction.
What about if the three of us and the 34,927 users of the Dragon Heat Wiki community were co-workers at the bookshop?
Delightfully disruptive, Scott. Keep going.
Okay. So we're all mean to each other like in real life, except the town's mayor is visiting the bookshop next month, and it turns out that we're breaking the law because this universe people can't work in bookshops. They're single, and we're all single. Not good.
Oh, the wreck of the conflict. I can even feel it in my fingertips. Amazing! Don't stop.
Then we all fake that we're married together, the 34,930 of us.
Smartly unexpected. An astute face it.
Facade.
Tension is overwhelming.
Faking a marriage, we all learn more about each other. The mayor comes and he's happy and everyone is happy until a really bad blizzard comes to town, trapping everyone in the bookshop. Uh-oh.
Stop! No. Monster Kind versus Nature, the oldest of the rivalries.
Rivalries. So Liam, who's like super smart, says, "Hi, I'm Liam the vampire. We should all snuggle together to get warm."
Desperate situations call for desperate measures. Yes! Yes!
Then the blizzard goes away and everyone is happy and has learned to respect each other thanks to snuggling together, and they all say, "We're saved! Hooray to Liam for being smart, hooray to Scott for being such a good boy, and hooray to Yasuo for proposing the creation of this nice fanfic."
We met the final touch, Scott. Okay, a masterpiece has been born. Let's post it on the wiki so it is deservedly immortalized.
Immortalized.
Fuck you, man.
Some hours later, the users of Dragon Heat Wiki start to comment about how moving your fanfic is, how they've met their inner feelings thanks to it, and how they're now capable of acknowledging your leadership skills. And so they make the three of you moderators.
Ouch. Just a little bit. Do it. Truly opens people's minds, Scott. I must admit, we've done a true fanfic atrocious.
Hooray! Fanfic a choice. Oh la la, you've truly impressed these two, you sexy creative motherfucker. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Look at those stats, man.
Sure.
Shut
Those goddamn stats, man. Look at them. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
This dude is fat as fuck, man.
Yes.
Well, I have 17.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. I'm up.
I'm balanced champion.
Balanced. What should I need? Ah! A fun. Wait, fun.
I think.
Yeah.
Creativity. Boldness.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the only girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip, it tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents for this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness? Well, it wasn't bad at all. You get +2 boldness, thank Miami, and proceed to the bathrooms. Oh my world, what a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day! I hope someone can share in my joy. My great aunt Sea Monster, Unholy Terror, and Sea Kraken Face of Cthulhu has just received an award for her work with shipwrecks. She's now one of their leading causes. I want to send her my congratulations, but no one from the postal service will go near her. lair for fear of their lives. Oh, if only some brave hero would volunteer to deliver this important and time-sensitive missive. Why is a letter of congratulations so time-sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because, well, you see, it's that these are very special congratulations with instructions to do something congratulatory for herself, you know? Just get her the letter.
There's something fishy about this request, but you've never let that stop you before. You come up with a foolproof plan.
Hire Scoobert, the underwater taxi service to deliver the letter for you. Dynamite the toilet, dive into the sewer, and swim there yourself. Ooh, I did it!
If you want something done right, there's absolutely no way to pawn it off on someone else. Do it yourself. You grab the stick of dynamite you won from Damien in a game of multiplayer solitaire and head to the bathroom. From an environment standpoint, it's probably not great that the school's sewer system leads directly to the heart of the ocean. But it's great for your purposes. You swim all the way to the lair of Great Aunt Sea Monster on a holy terror McCracken face or Cthulhu, who you must admit looks fantastic for a beast of a certain number of centuries. You give her the letter and scroll back up to the toilet before you can find out what she means by stay for dinner. A few days later, you see the fruits demure of your labor.
Thank you so much for getting my letter to Aunt Sea Monster. She said she would act on it immediately. Act on the congratulations that I sent by thanking me, which she did. So it's all over and neatly wrapped up now. Nothing further happening here.
Yep, seems entirely legit. Glad you swam down the toilet for whatever totally above board operation is going on. Here, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. The Monster Prom. Sure, I'll go fuck her again.
Spaghetti? Dus, daarbij is, ja?
Yeah, so.
Next to the Indians.
That's monster dick.
Hey, noob.
How'd you call me?
You. Come here, you little slut.
Alright.
Let's do this!
Why am first?
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
Prom with you, stupid fuck. I need the spice in my life. And if you wear spice, you will be some fucking brand spice.
What a loser!
Damn, you're bad at interacting with people. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted shame over and over while ringing a big bell. Classic.
All right.
You finally plucked up your courage and asked your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Yes. To be epic, boo. Shit will be pretty wild pretty soon. Only one thing, if I were you, I'd get some good life insurance, just in case. Prom was wild, but still not wild enough for the likes of you. So close to dawn, you decide to keep partying by improvising a dope after party at an abandoned manor house. You partied with a group of classmates for days. Over time, people came and left. Some even died from too much partying. At one point, one of the deities of partying partying hard appeared, summoned by the deaths of your peers, which turned out to be the sacrifices to him. He declared you his herald and bestowed you with supernatural rad party powers like endless confetti, whatever that means. But he joined you, and you all kept partying for another entire week because that's how you roll.
Sure.
Sure, how could I say no to my beautiful accomplice?
Finish me for nine.
Yes.
What do I mean by accomplice? I mean, it was clear all this time, right? I stole some eggs from that sea monster, then my serfs cooked an omelette and you took pictures of the water polo team eating it. And remember when we totally stole the address of the whole team from Principal Giant Spider's computer? Such a good times!
Oh shit.
Then it was just a matter of delivering the pictures and the address to the sea monster, who by my calculations will soon be hunting all of those unpallid peasants down.
They rejected me, and I'm sure it has always been clear that you do not reject Miranda Vanderbilt, so in a way it was sort of all on them, right? It has been so sweet of you, my charming knight in shining armor.
Damn. You feel a bit bad, both for being an accomplice to a multiple manslaughter and for feeling weirdly aroused by Miranda's ruthlessness. But love is blind, so a date it is. You have a delightful evening, and in the end, it isn't that what counts, isn't it? By the end of it, Miranda even invites you to her house to show you the corpses of the water polo team, which she had stolen from their funerals.
This way they'll learn.
Ooh.
Oh boy, man.
You're still troubled by the fact that kind of excites you, but obviously Miranda isn't troubled about being excited by a successful, merciless vendetta. So you end up celebrating your victory and feasting over what's left of her enemies.
Oh boy.
You got a secret ending.
Yay!
Most likely to become president Apare.
Oh.
Jolt.
New events.
All my events and endings and outcomes. Wow. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling our friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. The monster hunter kept on harassing Liam and Damien. On one hot summer night, they ended up having the weirdest threesome ever. It was a life-changing experience for all of them, but they don't talk much about it. After some years, the Prince's Dimensions became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with a royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the Prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of the time partying since there was almost no work because, it was summer. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended there. Then, but there were lots of battles left in that war we called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. There you go. What? That's a nice game. First time it ever did that. What the fuck? Maybe.
Probably. Whoa, as well.
You failed that though. That's why he's angry. Unlocked. Prepare to bring chaos and destruction to this realm. It's party time! Oh damn. You have unlocked 7 new images in the gallery.
Show them.
No, you got rejected. Yeah, this was the scene when Onyx fucked me up. Damien fight.
Yeah, that's what I got. Nice.
Damn. This was.
That's
this.
very friendly for me.
That's Miranda. And this is Polly. Polly is the sex beast and Miranda is the fucking. Some kind of fucking merciless fucking bitch. And how the fuck is this more innocent than that?
It's fine by me.
I'm disappointed in this.
Just like Orphan.
I expected something sexy, but nah, I got that. Something cute. That's yours. That was mine.
Wait, go up a little bit. One more. Who's that?
Damien.
Oh, that's
In the auditorium.
Oh. Nice.
Oh. What now? High five. Come on, do it proper.
Ah! Do it again. Ah.
Come on, again.
Ah.
I think I should make an issue to roll around.
Yeah. Stop it! Stop it!
Come on. This is the length. Alright, and... Seven? I don't know. He hasn't said anything.
Alright. Well, let's decide. Alright. Then, sure, then a little fucking pause, I guess.
Parole to co vaikka teatterissa. Vivi?
Maybe.
Anders?
Probably. Well, doesn't matter. Alright, break time. Be right back.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna stop the stream for now. Be right back, possibly.